Let's take you back to our leading story. Activists are walking from Isandlwana in KwaZulu-Natal to the union buildings. A list of grievances will be handed over to President Cyril Ramaphosa once in Tshwane. The group started walking on Tuesday. Protesters are currently in Volksrust in Mpumalanga, where they're collecting grievances along the way. Now, some of the issues raised include rising unemployment and poverty. Protesters will also go past Leuwkop Prison, where student Khanya Cekeshe is serving a 5-year sentence for burning a police van during the Fees Must Fall demonstrations. Historic Walk's spokesperson Philani Nduli joins us live on the line. Philani, just give us an update on your walk so far.
Greetings to listeners at home. We're currently now in Volksrust in Mpumalanga. That's where we are now. We've arrived in a place where we're accommodated by members of the community to rest so that we can continue with our journey.
And just give us an idea about your plight. What are you hoping to achieve through this walk?
Well, we're trying to achieve a situation whereby unemployment is resolved in this country, particularly youth unemployment, because South Africa is in a crisis and the government is in denial of this reality. So we want to resolve the issue of poverty in our country. We are saying that we can no longer suffer like this. We can no longer be living in poverty in South Africa.
Now, Philani, this sounds like quite a lengthy journey to travel. What's keeping you motivated? What's keeping you going?
Well, we are motivated by the fact that we know that the plight of the people, how the people are suffering, especially going to the communities, seeing the poverty they are living under, gives us courage to move every day. The support we're getting from the communities is overwhelming, and the prayers are the ones that keeps us pushing. We've decided to walk in December to say that the pain of walking to Johannesburg is nothing compared to the pain of poverty we are subjected to.
Now, you speak about the response that you're getting from the public regarding this journey that you're traveling. Just give us some of the messages that you're receiving.
Well, there are many messages. I can make an example about a house where we saw a Pungula family with 10 members. All of them, they are surviving on a grant. We passed by a crash in Dundee, NPO, by Mrs. Kulu, where she's getting no funding. There are many issues as we go along the way. We're collecting. People are complaining about the Chinese and the Pakistanis taking the local economies, especially in rural and in township areas.
And how can people support your plight? What can they do?
Well, people can support us, follow us on social media, Historic Walk, in our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. People are encouraged to donate if they can be able to assist us with water, food for the journey. And people are also welcome to join us and walk with us to Pretoria. But before we arrive in Union Building, we'll via Leuwkop Prison to call for the release of Khanya Cekeshe. And mind you, the convener of this walk is Khanya, the Fees Must Fall activist who is currently awaiting sentencing and will be sentenced on the 28th of January 2019. And
what do we know about the well-being of some of those imprisoned for their part in the Fees Must Fall protest?
Come again?
What do we know about their well-being? Do they know about this journey that you're traveling? And if so, do you know what they've said about this?
Of course, they are delighted that there are people outside who are calling for their release. And even if yourself you're arrested and you've heard that people are saying you must be released, you will be delighted and be happy for such. And it gives you strength to continue and better conditions in prison, to know that people are supporting you on the outside. And even in the treatment inside prison, it becomes very much better knowing that many people are in support of you in the outside.
So what happens next once you get to your destination, the union buildings?
Well, when we get to Union Building, we're going to submit the memorandum to the President of the country, Cyril Ramaphosa, and we want him to receive the memorandum and be able to give us a response as to how he's going to address and resolve the issues that we have submitted to him.
And just finally, is this going to be the last walk of this kind, or can we expect to see it happening again?
Well, as a youth and as a generation, we'll be embarking on many campaigns to bring about solutions to the problems faced by this society. And we call upon all young people and members of the society in general to stand up. We can no longer keep quiet, we can no longer be silent, and when we are facing such critical and such problematic issues in our country.
Well, Godspeed with your journey. That was Philani Nduli, the spokesperson for the group of activists walking from KwaZulu-Natal to Tshwane.